you want to make sure that the windshield is clean. And you can use the same guitar pick that you used before as a scraper and just take off any residue of anything that was there before to interfere with the adhesion of the 3M adhesive. And just scrape off any residue. Use a clean cloth, lint-free maybe, or a paper towel just to get everything off your windshield, and clean it again the second time using Windex or something like that so there's no residue. You really only want to apply it once. There are many ways to align your dash cam, and the one that I propose, which seems to be the simplest, is set your mount, whichever mount you're going to use, set it just so you can lift it off. Don't lock it in place, and you're just going to hold it there and place that against your windshield near where you want to mount it. If it's going to be close to the bracket for your rear view mirror, this is my predicament here. So you're going to hold it in the removal position to see if you have enough clearance. Now, I've already marked the position, the upper horizontal limit of where I can remove the dash cam before it hits my rear view mirror bracket. So once you know that position, get a piece of tape and run it along the top, keeping it parallel to your headliner so that you more or less have a level line. Use that as your guide. That's just going to be the upper limit. Now you're going to lock your mount onto your dash cam. Okay, with your horizontal limit marked with tape, I used electrical tape, and you have your adhesive on your mount ready. You're going to attach power so you can aim the camera and get your vertical alignment, and we're going to attach it against the tape first when we have the right position, and we're going to roll down the windshield from the top down horizontally to eliminate the bubbling. At least that's the idea. So put it close to the horizontal mark, or right on it if you can, and you're trying to aim down. So point your camera towards your dash and try to center it to find that spot where it will line up with your posts or whatever it is you're using to aim. Roll it onto the windshield. And when you get it about halfway, it's got enough adhesion, you can let it go and take a good look at the position. And I'm just going to try to aim it as far down as possible, because you could still adjust it just slightly. Okay, once you verified you have it centered and it looks good from a distance and from close up, you want to really put some pressure on that mount, but you have to take it off, take your dash cam off the mount to do that. You're just placing it lightly against the glass now. So I'm just going to kill the ignition before I actually pull it off the GPS module. Rock it in place here. And another good trick to do is, before you put too much pressure on it, Take a look outside on your glass and see where if there's any bubbling or any corner that you've missed. Okay, for trying to get out the bubbles, you gotta kind of go from the left side to the right side or opposite. You're trying to push on the GPS module. And this is it's a hollow plastic box, so this is really not the greatest item to try to get bubbling out of. The non-GPS mounts are much easier to get bubbling out, but you're trying to work out the air gap. And on a really hot day in the sunshine, when it's baking the windshield and baking this adhesive, you can apply more pressure and push out the bubbles then. You're just trying to get at least 3/4 of the adhesive. Okay, so there's our permanent mount, doesn't twist. It's in a good position. Take off your marking tape. Put your dash cam back just to see that it clips in all right. And that is how you install your dash cam. I have some tips on this very strange mount that we've just attached. It is not well designed, and we're going to be doing a whole video just on it. But let me just show you this much. I'll just zoom in a bit here. This is what the problem is with this mount. You can still wiggle your dash cam on the mount, and if you push a button, it actually moves. So while you're driving, this amount of vibration happens, and people that are complaining about sound, they're hearing something in their audio. This is what they're hearing. It's the rocking on the GPS module. The non-GPS modules are tighter, but they still have the same issue. So we're going to be covering a video on how to eliminate that. Watch for that next. Thanks for watching. Click the appropriate thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss all the tips that I'm going to share about the VIOFO A119 series dash cams.